Just gets more crazy.
What? From White's perspective, I don't particularly like this shape. There's nothing wrong with just simply jumping up with black. This shape is a little bit of a weak shape. And this hasn't helped it that much. Having played through to this point in time, there's no running these stones out. They're gone. Just accept it. If White plays this honey here, they're dead. They can't break out, they can't kill anything, they can't make two eyes. That kind of exhausts the list of ways to get your group alive, so that means they're dead by default. I don't know why White is kind of being so... okay. And it's not a problem for Black that his group is dead?
I'm sure if they were dead or not.
Actually, I guess the lazy man's way to kill him was just to do this. They're dead as they stand.
But it needed one more white stone in there.
Well, yes. I mean, if say at any time, you know, Black, instead of, you know, messing around here, they live easily enough.
But couldn't, let's say Black went down, then White played that eye.
If Black went here, oh, let's see here. Let's get back to where we were.
Hard to do this.
Right.
Yeah, if Black played at A there.
Yeah.
And then White played at the eye killing spot right there. That's how I was thinking that it would kill it somehow. Because then I could cut off those two black stones, even if he grabs that white stone. See what I'm saying?
And then White goes here.
Yep. I figured they were dead. I covered the stone. I figured they were dead. That's why I moved over there.
So what does White do here?
That's got to go 2 to the right of 273, right?
I see. I see what you're saying. So White, but he has two eyes. Black has two eyes. Either way, White can go on either side. It doesn't matter. Black will get. Oh, look at that. So it's dead.
Well, it's there's always this coal. It can never be worse for Black than coal. If White plays here, then this coal, White can't connect. That's two eyes. So it's never worse for Black than coal. Isn't this alive? White doesn't really have any place to vary here.
No.
Even though this has kind of taken an eye away, if White plays here, Black still can play here. White can't connect because the whole thing goes, so there's still two eyes there. So it's outright alive. So black can live there. But black's was thinking that his group was dead, so that's why he didn't play there. From white's perspective, you know, white is getting a nice prize by capturing these. You can see what's happened in through here is by not playing through to the point of completion over here initially, and then putting this stone down, even though white permitted black to save it, black was in a position himself of undermining his own group on the other side. You play through to completion, then you can do something else nearby, and that's not going to bother you. You leave it incomplete, and then you move it, you start an operation in another area, and your group dies because it wasn't played through to completion in the first place. From the standpoint of fighting tactics, this is correct. This stone relationship represents ideal cutting shape for white here. So white has been put in a position of having ideal shape. But this extra stone is now working perfectly in terms of pressuring these two black stones. And black's cutting shape is imperfect because he's short of liberties. He's only got 2 liberties now. Black actually would like in this cutting shape to have the point that he was permitted to get in the game, this point here. Now he's got 3 liberties. So that white's tactics, this Atari and then connect, deny black his preferred cutting shape, give white his preferred cutting shape, take a black liberty, and leave him hampered in terms of any fighting that follows. I see. So what happens to that group?
A lot of crazy stuff.
Do we get off? This is not the true game.
This is.
This is the true game here.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Oh, and then this we're assuming is the true game.
This just turns out randomly.
I wanted to just see if that group pulls your guys. Is it just abandoned at the end?
Which one?
This one here.
It lives.
It lives. Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Now I know why you guys were talking about ladders.
What is the correct way to go after that? Was it just a bad idea to do the...
Let's see now. From black's standpoint, let's start with the issues of focus. What's happening here? You see, black has decided these stones are important stones. Important enough that he throws away his upper side group in order to secure them. Is this been played through to completion yet? How about instead of messing around, black plays here? Now this is not a linkage, that's true. However, by blocking white's exit and having access to the center himself, black is in a position to win all capturing races. So white is taken, black's 2 groups are linked up, and black has the territory that the side points in the stones represent. This is playing through to completion. So this is what black should be doing here. And then again, white playing through to completion just kills this group and gets what he gets. And now we have a large-scale trade where each side has given up some stones, and it's a counting problem to see who came out ahead. Then we can move on from here. So this would be playing through to completion in this area. I suppose that black had, instead of trying to make the stones alive just to see what happened, he thought he'd try and cut and see if he could capture something and live that way. Black can also live with this. Although that actually involves the co there still. So then through here, I'm not sure what white is afraid of. Where's black going? Again, another point. Okay, so there's some value in that, but another point to play through to completion there. So far as white goes here, I'd be inclined to just run away as white. Not give these stones up. Put black in the position of having to secure himself, and play on from here. So this seems to me the big thing here. This incomplete area is where the big stuff is. This is an area of black strength. There's all these black stones and not many white stones. So there's not a lot of benefit in here for white, not a lot that white can expect to get. It's a small area, so you kind of are not that inclined to be here anyway. What there is in this area, I suppose, is this. That's what's there.
That was a point of misclick on my part again.
Yeah. I see, that was black. Okay.
Yeah, black right there.
Right. Yeah, white is just taking large losses here. The only thing is, I actually think this is better than this actual connection that was played. I'm not sure. Maybe it was just a misclick, but separating here is the big move. If white plays there or not, it hardly makes any difference. And then when you look at, running these stones out, white's taking a big loss here. In your opponent's area of strength, you can't have high expectations. The idea that you're going to take stones or get a big territory or anything like that, you're looking for very marginal advantages. So the idea that you're going to cut things apart and scare him in some ways is very unrealistic.